Hello beautiful people of YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I'm your host, the awesome average dude, and today I'll be playing Project CB, the upcoming tank game from the creators of World of Tanks, which a lot of us know who these guys are. And right now the game is in closed alpha, which means everything what you will see now is subject to change and of course not final. So short backstory to me, I played World of Tanks many years myself. And I also started playing tank battle games in War Thunder last year. So, as a fan of PvP games, it was a no-brainer for me to test this one here out. And today I'll be sharing my first impressions with you guys, my thoughts about Project CB or Project Cold War, starting with the positive ones, and I will continue at the end to my concerns. So, let me start with the positive things first. The visuals are fantastic. I really love them. A lot of love and effort went into the models, the textures and the effects. Explosions, tank fires and special abilities, they all look great. But what I like the most is small animated details on the vehicles, guys. This really got me. I love attention to detail and they really nailed this one here. So thumbs up on Wargaming, they really did a good job here. So visually wise, I cannot complain at all, even at this stage of this game. It's really great. Now, if you look at the color design and the pace of the gameplay, for me it's clear which player base Wargaming wants to target with this. While playing, I often thought about shooters like Overwatch or Valorant. Fast-paced, action-packed and visually engaging, right? And there's a lot of happening on the battlefield at once, so having a good situational awareness is key. And I think players who are already experienced in fast-paced shooters will feel really comfortable in this game quickly. Now, unlike in World of Tanks or War Thunder, Project CB does not have a traditional tech tree, no, not at all. Instead, the game introduces us agents. So what are they? Agents are basically black classes in Battlefield, each with their own tank and unique abilities. So as of right now in the alpha stage, there are 3 classes of agents. We have attack agents. They have the most offensive tanks in their disposal. We have defender agents. As the name says, they have the most durable tanks, and the sniper agents, which is also pretty much self-explanatory, right? They have tanks with long-range damage, or long-range high damage at this point. So currently in this alpha, we have 10 agents, and each of them can unlock up to 3 vehicles. So this is really insane. I really love this. At this stage of the alpha, having this kind of variety is very good. So kudos to Wargaming on this one. I really like this. And yeah, customization and progression. Vehicle customization is already quite extensive, as the amount of agents, I think. Players can already unlock 3D camouflage designs, visual cosmetics, like small 3D models you can place on your tank. They are classic 2D camouflage, and you have, like in World of Tanks, solid color patterns, which are already in the game right now. And you unlock them as you progress. And I'm pretty sure by the time you will have to buy some of these when the game is final and later to that. So, it doesn't stop here, guys. The customization of agents and tanks and the abilities, you can do this. So, which means you can add a lot of more depth to the gameplay. So, players can tweak their class, let's say, to match their preferred playstyle, yeah, allowing for a lot of unique combinations. And you can really do a lot of combinations with the already present ones, which is insane. And I can imagine if Wargaming continues adding content at a fast pace when the game is final, I can imagine that this will become really interesting. So, yeah, what can I say gameplay and combat-wise? As I mentioned before, the battles are fast-paced and fun. And the addition of abilities brings fresh air to the tank battle genre, as I think. Because I haven't experienced a tank battle game like this before. If anyone has done, please write in the comments, and I will make sure to check this out. And what I quickly realized is that at no point I feel completely helpless against an enemy tank. Yeah, I mean, I was basically able to defend myself against any opponent. So you don't have the situations where you, for example, you encounter a heavy tank face on, you're in a light tank and you know you're screwed, you can't do anything if you don't have the room to escape or whatever, right? No, you can basically still fight back. And yeah, the abilities of each tank class or tank agent. I witnessed a situation where I have been in trouble, against 3 enemy tanks, and the teammate rushes in his M1 Abrams, a defender agent he was playing, and he had this shield up with his tank. He covered me and urged me to drive with him at the same speed, reversed back into some cover, and he saved me really there. So while the other snipers were shooting and giving a cover fire, man, I tell you, this moment, this really hooked me up, because it really emphasizes team gameplay, and this is what a game like this needs. And I think by time, players will come up with the most crazy combinations and strategies overall to dominate the battlefield and the opponent. I'm pretty sure as they adapt with time, when the game releases, this will become insane. I can see a lot of guys already popping up on YouTube when the time comes. So looking forward for this one, definitely. So overall, I see huge potential in this game, and I will definitely continue testing it and sharing more videos with you all. So yeah, at last but not at least, my concerns, and I will not say criticism, but my concerns mostly. And please, these are just my opinions, so take them with a grain of salt. And as I mentioned, the ability to tweak and customize agents and tanks is already extensive, right? This means balancing will always be a challenge. And with more tanks and more agents added over time, I'm not sure, I worry it might become very quick unbalanced, or maybe some classes become obsolete, which would be a shame, right? Because every class right now is useful and every class should stay useful. So why do I say this? Simple. Let me explain. We all know Wargaming's track record, guys. Come on, okay? You all know it. There's a history of selling overpowered vehicles through sales and events, sometimes making them much stronger than the in-game tanks, or let's say very often, not sometimes. And don't get even started with loot boxes. Ridiculously priced crates that are nothing more than gambling packages. And honestly, I believe that nobody ever should gamble with his hard-earned money. Never. So I really hope that Wargaming does not make the same mistakes as they did with World of Tanks in the past. I really hope they don't. But let's be clear, guys. I'm not saying they should not monetize the game altogether or something like this, right? I mean, battle passes, premium tanks or premium agents in this case, paid events are all fine, as long as they are being done and executed fairly. And of course the game has to fund itself, but I don't know how many times I really grind my gears because of Wargaming's excessive monetization practices, guys. So I will watch them carefully before I will drop any money in the future to this game. If I do, but time will tell, we will see. However, if they balance this right, we could have an absolute banger of a game here, guys. Absolutely. This can become very fast and incredibly popular. This is my opinion on this. It's a lot of potential. So for now, this is all I can say. I will be uploading more gameplay videos as I progress in the game to share my experience in this game further with you. And if you'd like to watch more videos of this, please give the videos a thumbs up. It really helps me and the channel. And I would really love it if you even subscribe to my channel, guys. I really do. So, but most importantly, what are your thoughts about Project Cold War? You think this is a potential hit or not? Let me know in the comments. Until next time, stay awesome. See ya.